Is there an awful lot of bird noises on this map?
I hear bird noises through my earphones, but I don't know where.
Yeah, I think there is a lot of kind of ambient sounds on this map.
Wow.
Right. I thought it was somebody's TV, to be honest.
There's sheep, you get 4 types per trailer.
Alright, 2 trailer for that. 2, or you got 3 even.
Kevin, how's the steering wheel and everything?
I'm not using some of this. It's temperamental.
Oh, that stinks.
If I'm playing Farmson like on my own,
On your own,
it's fine. But in multiplayer, it's really, really sensitive.
That is weird.
Yeah.
I'm at 90 now. 90%.
Okay. I'm right behind you.
Yep. 90.
Now I'm gonna be behind because I need to eat.
You can go now, Travis.
Okay, coming up.
So dump it nice, so you don't get stuck because I need to eat now.
All
right,
over
you
you mean?
Are the sheep down there where you are, Kevin, are they?
Yeah.
Alright, I'll bring down some hay bales.
Yeah, that's what I was looking for.
Yeah, I'll bring down I have a half a stack in the field there, I'll bring them down.
Yeah. I'll just where they go. Below 306.
What speed are you doing, BP? Because I'm doing 6 mile an hour and I'm catching you up.
I'm doing 6.
Below field, where did you say 6?
Yeah. That where the animal dealer is.
No.
You come through the village.
I'm just looking. I have field 7. Alright, field 6, yeah.
Yeah, it's just below that. You come down between 6 and
Yeah,
7.
it's the sheep, yeah, I said it's the yellow dot. Highfield Farm.
Yeah. If I turn the steering wheel very, very slightly, I can control it.
Just turn, what steering angle have you got on it?
360.
Yeah, turn that down to about
180.
Yeah.
I'll find 180.
Yeah.
It wasn't.
See, I've never had it. I run mine at 345-ish, somewhere around there, depending on what I can actually get the slider to go to. Multiplayer steering
Don't
is
forget to close your
like,
trailer.
Like, don't look at your.
Sometimes, yes.
Like, don't look at the
slow.
steering wheel in the whatever you're driving. You know what I mean? Because that'll never match up. It's always laggy in multiplayer. Of course, it does. Maybe I'm just used to it. I've been doing it a long time, but those G29s are more sensitive than the G27s anyway. So
yeah, see, I can never just farm sim and steering wheels to me. Just never.
that's all right. I got a list of stuff that I'm buying. So, okay, what it costs. Mixing board, studio mic, another monitor. No more of this half-ass bullshit I've been doing lately.
I'm at 90, Peter.
Turn
Yep,
your fucking
I'm
steering
ready.
mode. That'll fix half all
Okay.
your problem.
$95. Take it.
Thanks.
Do we only have this field for grass?
There is that odd-shaped one on the hill.
Over by the shop.
Did you want to do that one also?
Yeah, you can do that one as well.
That's the first 4 sides in the field.
I'm on the American side of the road. Yeah. If I don't miss my junction like that. Actually, I'll let you come up there because this is that's a narrow road.
I just realized I can actually see out of this mirror that's mounted up there. Huh. It's actually in the right place to see if there's a trailer behind the one that I'm working with. No.
Oh,
Well, until I go down this hill and then the view changes.
yeah. This Massey, I can see all 3 of my mirrors pretty well. It's kind of nice.
If I
I
could
still
sit
can't really
up,
see the track alongside of you very well, but
if I could sit up higher, I'd be able to see better.
yeah.
Oh, you left the gate open, Kevin. All the sheep are running away.
You go, Travis.
Give me something.
Hey,
Give me something to like.
Nice swap, guys. You guys are doing
chasing
good.
sheep.
thanks.
Listen, a closed gate, in my experience, has never been a deterrent for a sheep
No.
doing anything. I've had sheep on my pool deck. I've had sheep down the road. I've had the cops call me and go, your sheep are down at the post office. Okay.
Yeah, we used to have goats that just climb up the side of the fucking gate post and off we go.
And the neighbors, the nearest house to me, call and go, your sheep are in my lawn. Well, that's because your grass is better than mine. Like, I'll be along in an hour to pick them up.
Tell him, we'll think of it this way, you won't have to mow this week.
Yeah.
So I don't know, do you have it over here? Over here you have the sheep graze up in the common areas and like nobody owns it on top of mountains.
Yeah, there's none of that here. Everybody owns it. So everything is owned by somebody.
How they don't just wander off, I don't know. But
They'll only ever wander so far from their sort of like
base.
what they know. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like they don't like to be out at night. So if you let them roam, they'll, as long as you have one old ewe that knows their way back, she'll lead the rest of them back before it gets dark because they don't like to be out after dark. They get scared. So.
Okay, so which shop? Where's this field? I haven't been on here enough running around.
You know where the shop is at?
Well, get on the Monroe.
If you open up the map,
Yeah, shop in the spinnery. Okay.
Hold on a second, Travis. I might have to answer this phone.
the shop and the fuel station, that weird shaped field there.
That would be stock tractor.
I'm at the farm, side to the left, down to the end, side to the left, then first right. Where the shop is down there.
All right, Travis. Sorry.
Nope.
Down where Dafydd is right now.
Yeah, but the gate is
Okay, that's fine.
the
It
gate
gives me an idea where I need to be going.
The gate is actually opposite the shop
Yeah.
Okay.
because there's one gate into it and it's opposite the shop.
What any
Left,
chance
left,
do we want
right.
to mow where the go wheel is now? Just to clean
No,
that up, or
No,
right?
Kids.
it's not really worth it. It's small. Right, what have you? You've the butterflies on the back of the front MrMoonDog. You're driving forward.
Yes.
I'm stopped there, so you can come around me. Alright, see if you make you turn your seat around and drive the other way.
Why?
You better view then, you wouldn't be looking at the mowers.
Well, that's true. But as long as whatever's coming at me stays between the mowers, I'll see it.
So you want us to come straight at you, is it?
For a while.
I'm at 95, Peter.
Yep.
Are you managing all right there between the two of you?
Yep.
Oh yeah. Okay, I'm out.
Yep. I gotta answer this. Hold on.
Yep.
Okay, that's 96 shape.
Yeah, I'd say go for another one.
Okay.
And we could probably increase our cows by a couple of trailerfuls as well.
Okay.
We have to get rid of some of this grass and stuff.
Well, sheep are fucking easy as shit to feed, man. I feel this size could feed 1,000 of them.
Oh, I know that, but that's what I'm saying. We'll get some to feed some more cows as well. Like we have loads of silage, hay, grass, straw.
Yeah, like one harvest this field could do a sheep for 6 days. If you've got 200. So just whatever, man. I'm not really care. I'm only in the server 1 day a week, so.
Well, that's all most of us are on, so it's
Yeah.
Go for a couple minutes. Somebody want to jump in this and take over?
yeah.
If I jump out, then it's going to be a bit of an issue for the window.
I'll jump into it there because I'm only moving bales.
I'm just going to stand over here at the edge of the field. I'll be back in about, I don't know, 10, 15 minutes, maybe.
Yeah.
It's okay, no problem, BP.
All right, are you ready, Peter?
Yeah.
Oh, there it goes. I says, Travis, put your trailer down. I forget to do that all the time. All right,
I know.
I'll be back.
You going around in circles, Stu, you are?
Yeah. Just keep turning at the end of every road.
Yeah. So I just follow the windrow to keep going.
Yep. I'm going the same speed as you, so whatever corner I've made with the windrow, you should be able to make too. Especially since I'm doing it on the keyboard and you've got a steering wheel.
Well, I use the keyboard as well.
Oh, right, well,
Farm sim is just, I suppose I'm just so used to it.
Yeah, I kind of like farm sim with my mouse controlling this look about and keyboard.
Well, that's what I have as a keyboard on one hand and the mouse controls in the other.
So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So there's only like 3 more rows for me to do to windrow. Well, 3 more passes, rather. Well, yeah, there's 3 rows, so that's like 1.5 passes. This one's going to be interesting. I'm going to have to stop, and I can't make a turnaround here because it's so tight.
Let's just lift it and
Yeah, I mean, I'm just going to turn around.
start a new line again.
Yeah. If I try to drag it around with it down, though, it's just going to fuck up the windrows. There we go. So when you get to the end of that one, just, you know, you'll have to stop and turn around. Not much I can do. Hello there.
It's definitely a few, hills, different grades of slope, It's not a flat map, that's for sure.
No, I mean, it's a nice map.
Yeah.
Fields are possibly a bit big for single player, but they're not overly big for multiplayer.
Right.
Right, you're full there, Frito.
Yep.
Like 144 sheep.
Yeah, I'd say get another 3 or 4 trailer fulls. You know, you put cows up to 200 odd, I'd say.
Oh, okay. So you want me to get another 3 trailer fulls of sheep?
Well, no, it's just sheep, you have 150 odd, that's fine.
144 is that?
Yeah, that's grand.
Oh,
Yeah. We'll just get another 100 odd cows.
okay.
Because it's the manure and stuff is what we'd be interested in.
Okay.
So why didn't sheep produce manure or something? Well, again.
They do, it's all in the field.
So it's self-fertilising grass.
Yeah, whereas cows would have it in the shed and stuff. I'm just way quiet for driving in cab.
That was quite a tight corner. I'll have to stop and reverse the next one. Well, again, there's nothing. I think there's going to be a next one. Yeah, well.
That's what we had last night with the planes that were flying. It was a lot quieter in the cab.
Well, yeah.
Turboprop. 4 engines.
Is that 4-hour stream you put up?
Yeah.
Yeah, I still got to watch that one. But...
Yeah, we actually found a typhoon or a low pressure zone. I thought it was interesting that we're flying U.S. Navy airplane prop planes over Japan, looking down at the ground through the clouds. I'm just like,
you want to be careful.
Gave me an eerie feeling.
You want to be careful flying off Japan in case you get hit by a stray missile.
Yeah, that's more the issue now.
I'm back.
Alright.
Welcome back.
There's a bit of a kick in the hill there, Travis.
A little bit. I'm at 90, Peter.
Yep.
If you want to go off there, Travis, and I'm going to spin around. Yeah, if you want to line up there, Peter. Or you,
Yeah.
I've got you back. I've still got a little bit to go here.
Alright. Yeah, because the steer's different than the
Alright, Peter.
windrower, so it's...
I know.
Stu's running the
windrower.
windrower. So I'll apologize to you now, Stu, because I'm over here mowing around the trees like I would have at the golf course.
That's alright. Stu will go with the windrower, he'll go through the tree.
Yeah, I'll just get the chainsaw out. I'll fix that tree problem.
Okay, well, the trees have fencing around them, so you can't get even to the tree.
I will find a way.
Just a bit deft at the edge, wouldn't be too straight line as much as you can. You're having too much fun going around in circles there, MrMoonDog, by the looks of it.
No, it's not going in circles. I'm circling the trees.
Whoopsie.
I was just seeing where your track was at, so I was just kind of getting away from your track there.
I'm just going to go back over this and get it to be a bit of a straighter line. Frankly, it's an abysmal line.
Something I would like to have on the steering wheel is lights on the buttons.
Oh yeah, no kidding.
Lights on the buttons.
If you're sitting in the dark, you have, at least for me, it's hard to see the buttons.
I need a button box, Peter.
Yeah.
That's called a keyboard.
A backlit button box. Yeah, you have some lights on your keyboards too.
95
Yeah.
Travis.
Okay, I'm right behind you.
Yeah, drive
I
straight
actually-
up behind, straight up to him. Yeah.
7.
I
You
actually
go.
went to turn the keyboard off
I'm
last
here.
night.
Switch right over, and it did. How good are we?
Yeah, I actually forgot to turn the keyboard off last night when I started uploading the videos. And I looked up from the... turned off the lights in the bedroom, and I was like, why the fuck's it so bright? All the light was coming to the fucking living room from where the keyboard was.
that picture you put up, there was as much light coming off the keyboard as there was off the screen.
I had one of those keyboards also, but the didn't want to play nice with the steering wheel.
Hello, Peter.
Hello.
So I
Good.
said
Go
the
ahead.
steering wheel was more important.
Yeah, no, I have a basic
I
keyboard.
can ghost you.
In fact, I
Yeah.
actually pulled this keyboard out of the attic because
Almost.
I didn't have a USB port. I have the old connection on it,
Yeah,
Just didn't ram you this time.
and this computer takes that, so...
I don't like keyboard.
And usually my keyboards suffer the fate of a cup of coffee. It doesn't work anymore. I don't get expensive ones.
They tell me there's a fix for that, so that never happens again. But
Yeah, it's called a coffee cup holder.
Right, Travis. Yeah. Turn around again.
What really is a wooden ring attached to the side of your desk.
But these keyboards, they've got holes underneath it, so if there's this stuff and it drains out.
Get one of those little rubber ones that you just roll out and
Sorry.
put on your desk.
Yeah.
Never seen them ones, no?
Yeah.
Or what I see, a
So
projector
then
one I
it's
saw
next to
somewhere
yours?
as well. You project, it's whatever way it works, it's like a projector, it just goes on your desk.
Oh, yeah, I see it now. Looks like you just came straight in and went straight on.
that would be nice for someone that has larger fingers like I do, and you can then, I guess, project that from a farther distance and have larger key.
I'm not sure how it works, I just saw it somewhere and I was going, Sure, if any space on my desk fills up with clutter, so if I don't have a physical keyboard there, there'll be no space.
Yeah. Where's your keyboard, Dafydd? Well, it was sitting there, but now
Yeah. Or I have all sorts of kind of things on my desk. My glasses so I can see when I come off the screen. Pens.
Oh, this is interesting.
Cards that the kids had, stuff for fixing my lights on the car, other bits and pieces. Just fucking everything gets put on the desk.
Yeah. That was mine.
It's a one-stop shop.
Yeah. Kids hand you something. Yeah, I'll have a look at that later.
95, Peter.
Yeah. Is it only me that is hearing myself?
No, we're hearing you.
Well, we can hear
Yeah,
you
I can
too.
hear you.
We're not getting an echo.
Yeah, I have an echo.
Huh.
No, we're not getting an echo from you.
I'm not getting one.
Normal.
No.
You might be hearing yourself through somebody else's microphone. But you would hear the echo too if that was the case.
Yeah.
We have a stream going.
Ah, you might be hearing yourself on a stream. Like you watching somebody's stream that's not muted.
Yeah, but I have the headphones.
Which I appreciate you watching my stream, Peter.
Yeah, if you don't mute the stream,
Yeah,
when
unless
the audio comes across.
there is a button that you can press in your sound settings that lets you hear yourself back through your headphones.
Okay.
Listen to this device.
Do you take it, Travis? Wait,
Yep.
I hear himself as well now.
I don't see why
To
you
the
have
right,
it on.
almost to the right.
Wow, this is a
But I
hell of a-
like you all so much, so it's okay to hear you twice.
But it puts me off because I start listening to myself.
Yeah, me too.
I hate my voice.
And that's not a good thing.
I want to see if Travis is going to be stuck here now.
Huh? Yeah, right. Probably.
Put him in the worst spot.
What the f- Well, whoever designed this field had fun.
Yeah.
I just mowed it, Stu.
Yeah, just
Yeah.
go around and whatever makes more sense to you or the easiest.
I'm just saying though, the fucking angles and the directions.
Well, it's on a hill. It's on a hill going up to the castle at the top.
Yeah, the numbered one. Well, let's go, buddy.
Do we have... Okay, no, nothing.
If you could get the plow to do it, this would make a nice looking field, with a bunch of corn on it.
Well, it is ploughed field.
If you look at the
Yeah, I
map,
can
it's
tell
a
that.
field.
As in, it is an actual field.
It's just not owned by anybody.
Yeah, it's not a field number. Well, technically, I suppose we own them fields on farms and maps.
Have fun down around them trees here, Stu.
Oh, we am looking at them. I intend to go along later and see if a chainsaw works.
Well, the interesting thing is,
Travis, you can take this.
Okay.
I got 95, but I think it will fit in your trail.
Okay.
Go on the opposite side, Travis.
Yeah.
the interesting thing I had was as I'm driving past the train tracks on the map, I hear the train
Yeah.
outside my window because I have an actual train running by.
Nice.
What blood 3D sound is that?
Oh, it's amazing how they did that.
Yeah. 3D sound.
Extra points to the
Got
map
you back,
maker for that one.
Yeah, I'm back for a minute. Go ahead,
All
keep
right.
doing what you're doing. It's fine.
So, BP, do you really have sheep?
I used to.
Oh, you used to. Okay.
Yeah, I got rid of them almost 2 years ago now. I had 40 of them at one time. 40 ewes.
Oh, interesting. I don't think I've ever heard you talk about that.
Really?
Yeah,
Yeah,
which is
well,
odd. It's odd, but no, I don't remember. At least I don't remember it.
Yeah. I used to talk
He
about
has
it quite a
talked
bit.
about it at some point.
Keep
Yeah,
dancing, Armor.
We will learn
Probably
some.
old Rich.
That's all.
Yeah, I started with 5 way back, and then I bred those 5 and ended up with about 15, and then worked my way up over the years till I got to the maximum number I could have with the acreage that I have here, which was 40. Yeah, and I had them for a long time. I had a couple of 10-year-old ewes, and and then I would breed them but not keep the lambs,
right?
Because I couldn't have any more. So because you got to breed them, otherwise they fucking freak out.
That's just one patch here, Travis.
All right.
And then
so did you just sell them, or did you use them for?
No, I used to share them. Used to share them twice a year. We sold the wool to this like artisan place that used to make, like they would I don't know if you've ever seen raw sheep wool. It's dirty. It doesn't smell very nice. It's full of all kinds of shit, right? Well, they wouldn't even clean it. They would just literally weave it the way it was because people like a bunch of hippies or whatever,
Oh.
So, okay, whatever. They paid good for it. So, hold on.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Wasn't sure where you were going, sorry.
Yeah, I don't think this fish was actually tedded, but we got it.
Well, yeah, it wasn't right. Not sure why Stu didn't rake it.
What's that?
The very outer edge of this field.
Oh. I forgot about that. I just sort of dived in where I was and I came with the field from there. I didn't even notice it was a bit to the edge yet.
That back portion back there, Stu, is all done.
Right here.
Brogan, is that a Irish brand or?
It is, yeah.
Okay.
I did read where it came from. I can't remember where now. Up north of the country somewhere. Well, northern part of the country, but
somewhere around.
I don't think it's Northern Ireland. It's just north of South Ireland.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of little trailer manufacturers kind of around the place in England and Ireland. It would be the same everywhere in the world.
Watch BP's feet.
Yeah, I know. I was trying to decide, do we run him over or do we split him?
Just run him over.
Alright, we'll split him. We'll be nice, we'll split him.
Yeah, silage trailers would be a big thing over here.
Okay.
Because we do a lot of grass silage.
Yeah.
Yeah, we do the iPhone videos channels out there.
I've been watching a few videos from.
But did the I4 they don't make silage trailers, do they?
No, they make like.
Yeah, so we'd have the I4 Williams for cattle boxes and smaller trailers.
Yeah.
But like the Brogan and Red Rock was another one. They'd be grain carton trailers, but they make the silage trailers as well.
Yeah, and slurry tankers.
Yeah, well, you see, there's a lot of, as I said, small manufacturers here, especially these trailers, because these wouldn't be anything special, really. There's their axles, tow bar, and sides.
That you's getting the edges there, MrMoonDog. I see you behind me.
No, I'm just getting the center here now.
No. Alright. I thought you were like coming up behind me getting the edges next to the fence. Like, that's pretty bad.
No.
Oh, today is becoming one of those days.
Busy.
Yeah. So you got one strip down here left?
Yeah, I'm just going around now doing just kind of the strip there, and I'm doing an outer strip that was there.
Okay.
MrMoonDog and Stu are over that other field by the shop.
Do you want to jump back in this? Or?
No, probably not.
Alright.
I'll just hang out for a minute until I get this shit straightened out. Come over here and see how we're doing. How much we end up with off that field? Oh, a little bit.
I'm at 85 right now, so Peter.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, this isn't picking up a big amount anyway. So.
No.
Good job, Armor.
Thank you.
She's talking about other games. I managed to find that little Norwegian island out in the north, in the Arctic Circle on Pro Mods. So
Oh, yeah?
to get up there, yeah.
Oh, cool.
Did you go up to the...
I'm at 95, Peter.
Except
So
as I found out,
forward.
it takes less time to get there, and it's cheaper by ferry than when you're coming back. I've never taken any notice, but there's the one ferry trip, and it takes an extra few hours coming back, and they charge you more.
Yeah.
Yeah, how did you get onto the icy roads?
Yeah, I went down to Reykjavik and looked at the patch, like a dirt patch around, and that is rock.
Yeah, well that's brilliant on the first feedback.
Yeah, it is.
Where you want it at?
Somewhere.
But you haven't,
in the middle
road,
it is.
You haven't been on the road with all the snow on the road that you struggle to get grip, and you don't want to stop on it.
Yeah, and delivering one up there, and it was set up in that entrance, up right by the entrance, and wouldn't grip. So I reversed back went to the other entrance. My things on the way round. And when I met the delivery, you could even see where you could get it to the other entrance.
But you have a big enough truck on that, don't you?
Now I'm using the pickup.
Alright, what truck did it give you?
A Renault.
Alright. Said, because when I done it in the Scania T, but I done it 2-wheel drive, single axle at the back, and I done it with a 300 horsepower or something with a 20-ton trailer.
Yeah, I'm only doing this job, so
oh, because you only started yesterday, didn't you?
Day before yesterday.
Back to the left.
I haven't been out of Ireland in Pro Mods yet.
Back here
Did you
directing your
I
Bluebear.
thought you took one to Scotland.
Yeah, I went. Yeah, right on the border. Like I'm literally, I'm a foot from the ocean. So that's as far as I've gone.
I think I have 8% or something done now with all my 4 maps.
I think I'm up to about 4.5%, something like that.
I'm up to 12% on only Pro Mods. I tried to download South Region and Rush map today, but South Region gets corrupted all the time and download it.
Alright, and you have to fix it anyway. You have to take a file out of it.
Yeah, so I'm waiting, because it's my internet that's doing it, so it corrupted, so I'm waiting to get new better internet. I have Rust map downloaded, but I haven't put it in yet.
They have the Russian steppe, the southern region, and Paris rebuilt.
Seat beacons for safety.
If the Boston's from the other end.
Is there a way out up there, MrMoonDog?
Don't think so.
I had
think
just
this
parked
will
the
fit in
road
the trailer.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's...
Well, we don't own 5. That's good because it just ran over some of the crop there.
Yeah, I'm watching.
But I had the beacons on, so it was safe.
I left the beacons on.
Well,
Yeah, you had the beacons on, they saw you coming, probably sure just upgrade themselves and got the fuck me.
I think that's the last I ever read about there, dude.
Say that again.
Is there some more on this other side still?
Yeah, there's a bit, I think. I'd say I'm just about full Peter.
Oh, yeah.
Along the railroad.
I go a bit faster there, Peter, because there's not much on the ground.
Yep.
And there's another bit up the top here somewhere.
Yeah, it's like right in front of me.
Yeah, I know, because when I went around the last time, there was another row there.
Yeah. This probably isn't even going to fill you up, is it, Peter?
Yeah, it will fit in this trailer.
Okay, that's what I thought.
You can go to the next field if you like.
Oh, wrong button, sorry.
Happens to me too.
I hit 1 instead of 3.
Okay.
So
that could be a problem.
Instead of it increasing speed, I decreased it. I meant to press 2.
I have the increase on plus and minus. But those buttons, they rotate with the wheel.
Alright, yeah. No, I still have it as the default 1, 2, 3 on the keyboard.
Okay.
Actually,
I'm thinking of getting the side panel.
Alright. Yeah, it's supposed to be good.
Yeah.
Expensive, but good.
Oh, this is very interesting.
Yeah, I have
I would need the button. Yeah, okay. I would need the buttons.
Yeah, well, with Euro Truck and stuff, buttons is always good.
Yeah. Does it work with Euro Truck?
Yeah.
I don't know.
It does.
That would be good.
It's Logic own it, so they did put it in now. So it works with every game now.
But yeah, once the computer kind of recognizes the buttons, it should do. So I just have the mini keyboard which has some keys on it, so I remap what keys I need to that. Right, that's just a bit down here on the corner, Peter.
Yep.
Right, that's bit in between
I
the
think
trees.
just a bit by the gate as well, I think there was.
I've just done my best to get it raked up. I said if the bit in between the trees, if you want to collect or not, is up to you. I've just done what I could to rake it.
So, that's it then?
That's it, yeah, up to field...
Nothing.
Field nothing, yeah.
Shop field.
The castle field.
Castlefield, there you go.
That's more a fucking fort than a castle. In fact, it's more of a fucking phallic piece of stone.
You're ready, Armor?
Yeah, you can dump it.
It's like some guys trying to say, look, I've got a real big card, big one. Compensate much? How to kill the chat in 2 seconds. I'll just choose to believe you're all hard at work and concentrating.
Yeah. I'm reversing the
That's not that big.
That's what I'm saying, it's it's not a castle, it's a piece of fucking stone on a hill.
It's ruins only, but...
That's all a castle is still, is a pile of rocks on top of it.
I'm going to start in one, Travis, there. Yeah.
Difference between a castle and a palace.
You could probably feed more sides.
How shiny the stone is.
No, a palace was built for show.
Yeah.
A castle was built for function.
Yep.
Yeah. I think we have a trailer of mixed rations down there ready to go.
Oh, Dafydd. Enjoy the interesting windrows.
Well, I'm just going to follow them, see where they go.
I think it's the carting is gonna have the problem.
Well, no, because if they follow the row as well, then we're good.
Yeah,
If we get to the end, of the row, I tell them I'm going somewhere else.
If something's wrong, it's MrMoonDog's fault because he didn't cut it right.
Wait a minute.
See, this is a field secret with a new course play generation. Get it right. I'm not trying to drive over the
right, left.
I was actually on the correct side of the road too, so I've done everything right today so far. The only thing that I can be accused of doing anything wrong is
actually, can I not just travel up there?
Set up an intro video for BP or
Just
for
go to the shop, BP.
Yeah,
okay, I could jump to the shop. Yeah,
I'm driving on the right side.
I'm not even leave the cow farm yet. I've been on this farm the whole time.
Of course, if I can find my way out of the shop.
I'm driving right next to Dafydd now. Until I take a corner and he takes a shot.
Well, you've got a precision job there, Armor, so...
Are you on the way up, Peter?
Hello, Jasper. Hello.
Are you behind me?
Yeah, I think
almost.
I'm at 90.
Can I make it through here?
Yeah, we need to put fertilizer on the field we harvested.
Pulling forward, Peter.
Yeah, we got a load of muck in a trailer back at the...
Hello, BP.
It's all done. You can take it and start. MrMoonDog.
Drivers!
I see you, Stu. I won't hit you on accident, I promise.
So it's going to be on purpose?
That's right.
Right.
Yeah, someone went to start fertilizer because the mock spreader is already full. I've filled it up last time.
We'll see. We might need another Carter.
For silage.
Yeah, I think we've broken the pipe on this Peter because it's filling your tractor.
Yeah, I noticed some showers inside.
Well, it is filling the trailer, but it's pointing at the tractor. Either that or your tractor is 30% full of silage.
Well, that's maybe an interesting.
I can hardly see the pedals.
You have a big cabin if you can fulfill that much.
But it's nice if you're a vegetarian. You can always have a lunch.
Yeah.
A fertilized lunch. Oh, right, okay. That's an interesting meal you have there, Peter.
Grass. I don't know. I have a vegetarian brother. He'd probably tell you it's some kind of grass and it's good for you. So.
Well,
Not for my stomach, anyway. I'm like people. I'm a meat eater.
Were we working on moving all these straw bales, or just?
Yeah,
we need to keep some of them over here for straw for the cows.
I was just moving them up there to.
It's easier to move them up or all and take them down for the cows if needs it for the cows.
Well, most of those I'll sort out the cows anyway.
You have a lot left. You have five loads.
There's still a good few down there. See, does that look off to you, BP?
Yes.
Yeah. Like, well, this trailer is filling though, so I'll reset it now in the second run.
It's hard for me to see if I'm at the correct position.
No, you're fine. It's because even if it's pointed at the tractor, it's still filling you.
Yeah. I'm almost full now, Travis.
I'm on my way back right now.
I'm full.
We need one more Carter.
Yeah.
Do you want to do
Travis
this,
is so late?
No, it's fine. I'll just stand here on top of your machine until you move it again.
Whoa.
Travis, I'm going
Kevin.
to drive on the right side.
Okay.
And is the right side the left or the right?
Well, I don't know. The big UK flag flying over the fort ruins over there might give you an indication what side of the road to drive on.
Well, I'm an American, so you know which side I'm driving on.
We have Sweden.
That's what I'm talking about right there. Although there's not really a lot of room for both of us to go. Go ahead, Peter.
That's an interesting stream, MrMoonDog.
I think it's easier if you go.
Okay.
A
I see
bale
what
walking
I
around.
got you. Oh, I
This
see
happens to me
now.
every day in the bus. I promise you. Every day.
Do people in
Every
Sweden
day
forget
in
what
the
side of the
bus.
road to drive on?
No. But the thing is, the meet will always happens when it's most the least space for it.
Right. Yeah. It's inevitable.
Yeah.
And people in cars never stop if they have a place they can stop for you.
No, never.
Never always carry on.
No,
So
never.
it's like everywhere else. People are arseholes as they get in the car.
They used to do. They used to have a
Yeah, some men, right?
You just drive straight at them.
Yeah. I usually stop right in front of them, and then they have to maneuver by themselves.
Yeah,
But
I do that.
Peter, do you back up for trucks?
What?
If you come on a small road, do you back
Yeah.
up for trucks, or do trucks back up for you?
I never reverse. Hopefully, I will see them in time.
Because here I live, the bus and middle road, a truck with trailer need to reverse on a small road.
Yeah, I guess it works that way with most people. But you see, I'm quite interested in driving, and I'm thinking of making a good job. So,
Yeah, see, the way to drive the road to get
A good job is for me as a truck driver. If I need to meet a place, it's the bus reverse because I don't gonna reverse with truck and trailer.
no,
Whoa!
I wouldn't think of the other one to reverse either.
Yeah. Well, what you do when I have my bike and sidecar and somebody, you just drive in the middle of the road, somebody looks at you and you go, it's a bike, how am I supposed to go backwards?
Yeah. The thing is, actually, I used to work at the garage, which was on the countryside more. So, and then I usually met a truck at the same spot every time, and you couldn't tell if the truck driver was late.
Yeah.
Because then it wasn't where it should be.
then you need to meet at the same place, and
Yeah.
you wonder, should I drive on or wait?
Exactly. So a lot of times I just stopped there where I should do, and the truck showed up a little bit late. Because otherwise we would end up in a very complicated situation. So,
The other day I was down in the center of the town next to me, and they're just finishing up hay, and they were carting all the bales and quite a few silage bales that somebody had made down there, and so here comes not massive loads by any means, but good sized loads on double axle trailers pulled by a couple of newer Massey Fergusons coming down this road, and you'd swear these people that in this town had never seen a tractor or a bale before.
Yeah.
Because they're coming down the road. Now, you're sort of in the middle of the road, right? And so I see them coming while I pull over.
Yeah.
Well, everybody in front of me decides that it would be a good idea to speed up and, swerve all the way into the ditch to avoid these tractors coming.
Yeah, that's always a fun thing.
It's like, what is the matter with you idiots?
To watch
around the back of the shed, MrMoonDog, although you've probably got the shoe now, around the back of the shed is easier. But we get it. You know that junction I showed you by me, BP, the big massive thing?
Yeah.
So you can see about a mile ahead of you when you're driving on it. And it fails to... How people, they will drive right up behind a slow-moving vehicle that you can see for a mile.
Yeah.
And then hammer on the brakes or pull out in front of the traffic that's actually out in the other lane moving. You're like, did you not see the flashing lights? Did you not see you catching them for the last mile?
Right.
And it's like, oh, this slow-moving vehicle has appeared in front of me. I will pull out in front of the traffic beside me and cause them to have to stop.
Well, the lead tractor driver, you could tell this isn't his first go-around because he started to edge out towards, further and further towards the middle of the road. Right?
Oh, I does that all the time. If I have somebody on my lane or approach on my lane, sit out on the lane.
Yeah, but if I go on small roads with the truck, I go middle of the road.
Yeah.
I don't care. Middle of the road.
And then the guy behind him must have been new or whatever, and he was weaving in and out so that the cars could go by him.
Yeah,
so he comes up to me. Now I'm coming the opposite way. So he comes up to me, and he gives me the the wave and everything, and I wave back. Well, so about an hour later, I'm down the little diner down there, and they're both there, and I walk in, and I'm like, and I'm talking to the guys, and I'm like, yeah, I know exactly how you feel because I used to come down this road, 15 times a day doing exactly what you guys used to do. And he's like, I just don't understand people that can't see us. We got LED lights, we got beacons and everything else. No, they can see you, they just don't care.
Yeah.
And the other guy was a kid. He was like 17 years old. I'm like, you need to stop weaving in and out like that.
Yeah.
Like, pick a lane and stay there and let everybody maneuver around you. Because you weave in and out like that, you're going to stabilize that trail and knock it over. Then you're going to be blocking traffic on both sides. Then I'm going to be pissed.
Yeah. But it is, and it's, I don't know, courtesy is gone these days, I think.
Yeah, nobody gives a shit. That's the problem.
Nice to meet you, MrMoonDog.
Nobody gives a shit.
It was not intentional. I had a slip there.
We're starting to get a big silence bunker here.
That's good. But I grew up in the country with little roads, and yet there was never an issue with big farm equipment moving up and down it. The creamery lorry collecting milk, delivery trucks, never an issue. Never traffic jams, never two vehicles stuck because they couldn't pass each other.
You know why? Because, and I get it around here, because all the drivers around here, they're not old enough to remember.
City drivers.
They're not old enough to remember when this was still an agricultural area, when there was farm machinery moving up and down all the time. Now it's a very rare occurrence. You see it maybe once a year. If you're lucky, you see it once a year.
I'm right behind you.
What was it? A few years back, and I came across a wheel loader on a boreen.
Yeah.
And yet there was no issue of any of us coming close to each other.
See, over there, it's
got
still...
a gap pulled in. But that's what I'm saying, because that's what you're expecting.
Over there, that, at certain times of the year, you're going to see tractors moving up and down the road. Over here, if you see a tractor moving up and down the road, you're like, what the hell is going on?
I'm going to go around the tree there, Travis.
Oh, okay.
I'm just coming in here to sneak a bit of this.
I mean, I know a lot of times I would be probably more aggressive with the trailers than I needed to be. Like, we would pull out.
Sorry.
There was some little tiny fields we would do, and I would have to pull out up a big, over one of those big corrugated metal pipes with a little bit of dirt over it, so there's a huge hump. Well, once I get moving, I'm going to keep moving, because if I stop at the top of that hump, I'm going to high side the trailer. I'll never get out. I'll have to call somebody to pull me out, right? So I would just hammer up over those things, and if cars were coming, oh well.
Yeah. I said I came across the other day with a creamery truck, the milk collecting truck, having to turn into a 90-degree, turn into a gate that wasn't much wider than the truck off a narrow 2-lane road.
Yeah.
Held up traffic for a bit, but no impatience, no giving out. It's
That's just how it is. Oh.
And I said that was where you see where you're missing in your truck. He got out of the truck, ran around the back, had a look at it, got in, maneuvered a bit more, went around, had a look again.
Yeah.
It's like blindside, can't see it. Has to get out and look.
Favorite memory of mine from traffic is once I met the police car. And I managed to help him out by blocking out the traffic, so he could get past everyone. And
you see that a lot in this country with trucks, with trailer trucks. They'll do that in this country too. They'll double up in the lane so the cop can get on the outside.
On side.
Yeah.
Right side.
Okay.
Rolling roadblocks, they call
them.
Yeah.
I have a big hole in that corner. That's why.
Yeah.
Well, my wife just last weekend was driving back down the highway, and she came across a state highway patrol that was doing 50 in a 65 zone.
Wow.
And no one was big enough, man enough to pay. No, none of them wanted to.
Oh, I tell you,
it must have been light in his joint. They had to slow down.
Yeah.
Opinions expressed by Bipolar Prophet do not necessarily.
I passed a fire truck one day going down, because over here they're only supposed to do 60 actually on that mad junction over that, and they were doing 60 with the sirens on, with the lights on, and I was like, I ain't doing 60 down this road. Keep going.
You went somewhere else, MrMoonDog, or?
I went by a state cop doing 80 one time on my bike. I'm like, fuck it. I'm like, you're holding up
I'm
traffic,
full.
man. I'm going around you.
I'd only gone to Scotland. I had stopped to get petrol in service, like the motorway service station, and there was a unmarked car in there. So 10 minutes later up the road, I looked in my mirror and I saw what looked like the same car behind me again.
Yeah.
So I looked at my clock and I was doing about 90. And I says, well, if there's no blue lights come on, what's the point of slowing down? They passed. I was sitting in the slow lane and they passed me. Looked at the driver in the car. Yeah, that was the Vanguard that had been in the service station. She left me standing there.
Are you saying that an Astra diesel will do 90 miles an hour?
Oh no, that wasn't an Astra diesel. We have a traffic car, and they have some nice little engines tucked away in their inconspicuous looking cars.
Mm.
They actually have an undercover Fireblade. So yeah, if they want to come after you, they can.
Yeah, it was Friday now. Oh, sorry.
You know, I'm sitting still, trying to let everybody through, and MrMoonDog still hits me.
We had the cop come with sirens on. What do I see in the cop car? The cop talking in the phone, going around 160 kilometers.
Well, over here, they're exempt from not using the phone because they don't have the radios. They have to use their phone.
Okay.
Yeah, but we have radios.
Oh, sorry, Travis, I'll get you away.
But they're exempt over here from using a phone while driving.
I remember one time, because all the cops over here have the laptops and the tablets built into the front of the cop car, right? They don't really have passenger seats anymore. All that shit's built in over there. Well, I passed a cop one time on the highway. He's doing about 50. He wasn't moving very fast. I'm like, fuck, the speed limit was 65. I'm going by. I went by him at about 90, right? Because the flow of traffic, you know what I mean? Everybody was screaming, so I'm like, fucking... But I happened to look over. And I'm not making this up. He's got the laptop. He's watching. I could see the YouTube thing on the top of it. I'm like, that's awesome. Good for you.
Oh, good. So I'm not the only one that does that.
Like, I hope he was watching.
Yeah, no, you're not.
That's what I said when I went by him. I was like, Jesus Christ, I wish I had CADs. I'd throw one at him.
Yeah.
Oh. What the fuck else are you going to do when you're driving up and down? Especially the cops that get the whole sector of the Mass, 190 miles, 200 miles, I think it is. What the fuck else are you going to do all day? You know
what do they do? Just drive up and down it?
Drive up and down, yeah. You're not pulling nobody over. They can't be ours. They don't give a fuck. There's an unwritten law in Massachusetts. If the speed limit goes up the further west and east you go, right? So it's all 65. There's no place where it goes up higher than that. But if you go west, because it's straight and there's not a lot of exits, everybody does 90. As you get into Boston, everybody drives like a lunatic anyway, so you have to keep up with the flow of traffic. So if you're doing 90 on the outside lane, well, and everybody in between you is doing 90, you're probably not going to get pulled over because everybody's doing it.
I found that if you sit in over here to be the left-hand lane, and you can do whatever you want, and they won't even look at you. It's if you sit in the right-hand lane, which would be the center lane, and don't pull over. That's when they'll do you, even if you're doing 50 or 60. Like if you're doing whatever speed, if you're sitting out in that lane, that's when they look at you.
Like, rarely do we ever go into Boston where we're not getting pulled over by 30 cops anyway, so it's not like we get a chance to get up to speed. But occasionally, if I drive into the city, and I mean, my truck is not fast by any means. She'll do 75. Makes a lot of noise doing it. And I've passed cops. I'm like, fuck it. I don't know why you're sitting in the middle lane doing nothing.
Yeah, but you sit in you don't sit in the outside lane or the overtaking lane, the fast lane, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah.
And they don't even look at you.
Where they'll get you on that, because obviously with our highways, they're the big highways, they're divided, right? So there's 3 lanes on one side, 3 lanes on the other, and then there's guardrails down the middle. But there's always brakes for emergency vehicles, and a lot of times they'll sit. There's one stretch from the exit nearest me to the city nearest me, and it's all trees, and they'll sit in them trees, and they think they're slick and try to hide.
Yeah,
it's like you're driving a dark blue and gray police car sitting in a bunch of green. How stupid do you have to be to not be able to see that? I can see you.
I'm just on this side of the street.
Well, Drako and I wouldn't see him. Well, I mean, I'm better than Drako, but Draco's colorblind.
What the fuck are you even driving?
Road there, just between the two trees. Sure, we get them.
Just got to know which ones are the traffic lights and the shape of the stop sign.
Well, the thing is
that spreader. Are we spreading
towers.
it on this field?
Okay.
Will it spread correctly, or is it
I see
because
it.
we know where it won't?
No, you're not going to be able to. It'll take a minute to catch up, I would imagine.
No, but
it should spread. If it doesn't spread, we got to plow the field.
No, it should spread.
All right. Well,
What do you think, Kev? Still in the.
I'm just trying to work out what we have left, Travis. I think we have another.
You did like.
We still have some in here.
We got quite a few rows over here.
There's a lump stopping
Well,
then a side into the house to feed them. So I wanted to big lump or something. Mine's striking out about the way, just louder.
There's a lot of
Yeah, sure.
lumps
Where's the
on this
bucket?
field.
Thank you.
On this map.
Where's the bucket? Question.
I'm not sure whether
Right, I'll.
I like how Pete have a small trailer as a freaking huge tractor doing this.
Is it a calm day, or is this flag just not? Oh no, there it goes. It's blowing. I just wasn't close enough to it.
Okay.
Better. Right, whereabouts is it?
you know where the feeding stuff is, the towers?
Yeah.
Down there, right towards the farm. Further side from the side, it's the end. So it's a big lump
That's
on
going to
the
do a
floor.
big U-turn there, Travis.
Oh, yeah, I see it.
But now it's very good.
The good thing is now when we have that high pit, I don't get stuck on the walls anymore.
Yeah.
Is the walls holding it in okay?
It's total mixed ration.
Yeah.
How it is? Just something will take off then.
Okay.
Yeah, let me bring the fellas.
I'm going to do a U-turn there, Travis, and do the outside row.
There you go.
okay.
Back in the cow feed.
Thank you.
Yeah, no, yeah, turn the other way. Or you're going that way.
Sorry.
Yeah,
What
just
the
do
fuck is this at the bottom
the
of the
opposite
screen?
direction. So that's why I left
Oh,
it there.
I see.
So that that's
Sorry.
why I left it in the so that it
Ah,
was easier to get the trailer.
come on.
You want to drive, BP?
No.
No.
He is just watching to it.
Yeah.
Hey, at least I'm here.
Yeah.
I made
And it's good to see you again.
I made the effort.
Good to see you and hear you.
So obviously, you guys, if you
full.
haven't seen the video, you will.
I have.
Well, I haven't
I'll
seen it
let you
yet.
guys
So there's going to be some changes in the way that I do things from now on. The streams will continue. Old Ridge is going to go back to a straight Let's Play, recorded, edited, slicked up a little bit style. Drummered will remain what it is because I'm having too much fun with it, and if people don't like it, they can fuck off. But the rest of the week, I won't be doing the daily streams anymore. I'm just getting too lazy. I'm getting too lazy. The videos I'm putting up are horrible, and I can't stand myself. So it's going to be more regular videos during the week. Now, I'm not saying I'm not going to hang out with you guys and play games. I'm just not.
We'll have to get back to playing racing games more often, or
Yeah, I'm still going to hang out. You know what I mean? I'm still going to be here and hanging out and stuff. I'm still going to stream on the weekends with Euro Truck and this, obviously, because I enjoy this. Drummered, I'm not changing because I like it too much. But during the week, I'm going to start doing more like in the new channel intro. All the games you see in the channel intro are the games I'm going to play. That's what I started my channel on, and that's what what I'm going to get back to. I think that's part of the reason why I'm sort of stuck in this rut is because I'm trying to do too much stuff that this channel was never designed for. Now,
Yeah.
I mean, I like playing those games, and I still want to play them, but that doesn't mean I have to make videos or stream them.
No, as I said, a few evenings on here, just hang around, play a few games.
I mean, I want to play Interstellar Rift, and I want to play, all these games, but it doesn't mean I have to make videos.
We don't have to make videos,
No. So I want to get back to the way the channel was designed for, and that's to making videos, farm sim and simulation stuff, the stuff that I at least understand. And that's it. And I'm not happy. I've gotten so lazy over the last 5 months. The first excuse was, I just don't have the motivation. It's easier to stream, but even the streams aren't good, and I'm not happy with it. So I don't care about putting out dumb content, but I'll be damned if I'm going to keep putting out bad content. So that's where that is anyway.
Yes, I told you roughly something similar in the comments, but I was ever so polite with it.
Well, the one thing I don't mind is I don't mind the feedback. You know what I mean? It's fine. I get it. Listen, I know. I mean, I don't need anybody to tell me, BP, the stuff you put out the last 5 months has been shit. Yeah, I get it. I know that. You know what I mean? I know. It's just laziness. That's all it is. Just straight up laziness. Time to stop being fucking lazy. Go back to work. Go back to doing what you did before. If it takes all day to make a video, it takes all day to make a video. I spent hours and hours and hours and hours. First 800 videos I made. Thousands and thousands of hours. Get back to that. So, and in that vein, I'm going to spend some money that I don't have for things that are going to make that process even better. So, I'm going to get a studio mic. I'm going to get a mixer. I'm going to get a second monitor. So,
well, the wise advice that I was given by someone was, do what you enjoy and just do that.
Yeah. I agree.
Well, right.
But if you're having fun, do that. Now, if you're not having fun with the end product, then you're not having fun.
Well, the thing is that because when I was on the Abacus, video quality was video quality. You know what I mean? It wasn't ever going to get any better. Well, I don't have that problem anymore now. Now I can put out the high end videos that everybody else does. And if I'm going to do that, then I might as well put out the high end videos that everybody else does. Now I'm not saying that they're going to suddenly be slick and all edited and a lot of cuts and stuff, because that's not me. You know what I mean? But they will sound better and they will be more coherent,
also, to be honest, a shit ton of quick cuts in a video takes way longer to edit than just making the cuts that's absolutely necessary.
Right. I mean, I could listen. I mean, if I'm gonna make a video, stacking bales,
can you let me up real quick
at Old Ridge, say, right? Okay, well, I could cut it so that I stack 3 bales and then come back, stack 3 more bales, cut it, stack 3 more. You know what I mean? So you guys see the end product. Well, I'm not going to do that.
No, I enjoy videos like that where it's just a bit of music and flying around, speed it up.
Yeah, well, you're definitely going to see more of that.
You're not cutting anything, but you're not sitting there for an hour watching.
Yeah, time lapses is a really, really good idea.
Yeah, you're going to see more of that. I did a lot of that. You're going to see more of that. You're going to see more time lapse stuff. You're going to see the vignette stuff that I enjoy doing so much, because that's a lot of work to do those, because that's a lot of just filming and then going back through. Like, I'll film 4 hours of footage, record 4 hours of footage, and then go back and pick out the interesting bits. You know what I mean? And cut it and put it all together with music and shit. That's a lot of work, but I enjoy it. So
I don't know what it is with with time lapses, but it's just cozy to sit there and just watch it 4 or 5 minute time lapse.
Because I'm not going to lie, I'm not particularly thrilled about the fact that going over 3 years into the channel. As a matter of fact, it was 3 years 6 days ago that the channel's been a thing, and I've still only got. And I say only, and I don't mean it to sound like a negative thing, but I have 2,500 subscribers. Well, okay. There's guys out there that have 10 times that many subscribers and don't do the stuff that I do. So clearly I'm doing something wrong. Now, do I care? Not so much. It's more of a thing that's going to get wrapped into the fact that I'm just not happy with my content at the moment. So, and once I get back to making content that I like, then I'm not going to care, I don't care that I don't have a million views.
Sorry.
care about any of that. You know what
All
I
right,
mean?
I wasn't touching.
I wasn't either. I was listening and I wasn't paying attention to what we were doing.
Don't blame it on me. Don't blame it on me. I'm
not. It was my fault. I was just saying. I was.
Because see, the thing is, you
Oops,
enjoy
sorry,
making
Peter.
videos.
Right, and I stopped enjoying it, and I don't know why I stopped enjoying it. I just decided one day that, you know, and the other thing too is that, you know, I'm sitting here and I'm watching a channel and I'm thinking, you know, you talk all this shit about how you want to be, you call yourself a YouTuber, not a streamer. We haven't made a video in 6 months. All you've done is stream. Well, then be a streamer, but God, you're not even good at that. So cut it out. You know what I mean? So I'm going to go back to the way it was, where I stream 2 days a week. And whatever happens during that happens, you know what I mean? Because that's a stream, and that's okay. But during the week is going to be videos. Now, I'm not saying it's going to be 6 videos a week, because it probably won't be. It'll probably be 4 or 5, you know what I mean? And it's
even
going to
but even 1 or 2, like
it's going to be the stuff that built the channel. It's going to be Farm Sim. It's going to be Euro Truck. It's going to be American Truck. You know, it's going to be racing stuff. The stuff that built the channel is what. Because I can't tell you the number of messages I get from people that say, you know, BP, we're with you, whatever you do, but I'm just not interested in some of the stuff you play. Okay, I get it. You know what I mean? I'm not going to be the Interstellar Rift YouTuber. You know, I mean, I'm not. I don't know enough about the game, and I can't be arsed to learn it. I just want to goof off and have fun with my friends when I play it. You know, BP, I don't care about, you know, like, I don't know, any of the 9 million other games that you like, you know, Autonauts. You know what I mean? I don't care about Autonauts. Right. Well, I like it because it's a cute, fun, stress-free game. You know what I mean? But I don't have to make videos of it. I can just play it.
Hey, Stu, I'm going to take a dump on you.
I would like to say something, BP.
Yes, Peter.
And the thing is, I'm attracted. Wrong
You're
word.
attracted to BP.
No,
Listen, don't give him shit. I know what he's trying
wrong
to say.
word.
I know what he's trying to say.
I like listening to videos from a guy or a girl.
Oh my God.
That is having fun.
Right.
That's the most important thing for me.
Exactly.
Then it doesn't really matter what the game is.
Exactly.
But at least it's you're going to have fun when you're listening, and that's the most important thing, I think.
And that's what I've always said. And I say this to everybody. I said it to MrMoonDog. I say it to everybody who asks me, "Hey, BP, I'm thinking about starting the channel. What do I do? Have fun."
I think
Because if you're not having fun, then what's the point of doing it?
I think I think the word Peter is looking for is addicted. Like you get addicted to.
Well, I wouldn't say addicted. I know. I say what he says, and I'm the same in that. I'll quite happily sit there and listen to what you're saying as opposed to what you're doing.
You know.
Right.
Yeah, but it's like that's also you can hear it in the voice. You can hear the person having fun. You can hear the excitement in their voice, and that's what you get addicted to if you don't really watch but just listen. Like
that's what got me into.
Yeah, you get addicted to it. Like there's no other word for it, really.
That's what got me into TCGG Rob, because I mean, yeah, it was Farm Sim 13, and you know the game itself was what it was, but because he enjoyed it so much, I was like, damn, that makes it look like fun. You know what I mean? David Oldfield. I mean, listen, let's face it, that boy gets excited, right? He loves Farm Sim, loves it, makes it fun to watch. I wish he'd make longer videos, but whatever. You know what I mean? Oh, that's the other thing people always say. Like, I got a lot of comments from this last video. People saying, "Well, I just don't have 3 hours to sit down and watch a video." Okay, well, I'm not saying you got to sit down and watch the whole thing at once. I rarely watch a 20-minute video all at once. I get, you know, I'm like, I get fucking, I'm like, oh, gotta go watch something else. You know what I mean? I don't care. And watch it when you can. You know, if I make a 2-hour video, I make a 2-hour video.
It's not an excuse to say that videos are too long anymore, because YouTube, if you just close the close the page down.
Yeah, it remembers where you left off.
Remembers where you left off.
Right.
Yeah.
And it's usually 2 or 3 minutes before that, so
you can remember where you left off. Right. Yeah. And I'm not saying I'm going to make 3-hour-long videos, because I'm not. You know what I mean? It takes too long to make a video.
No, it's just the principle in it.
Right.
You can't use that stupid excuse to say, "Oh, I don't like long videos."
You know, I'm not going to make a 20-minute long video. I tried that once.
The other side of that then is you can't watch 10 3-hour videos a day.
Right.
So if you have 10 people you want to watch and they all do 3-hour videos, yeah, you can.
Now, listen.
Make a playlist of those videos you don't. Like,
I don't want to make it hard for people to, but I mean, I could make 15-minute long videos. I could do 10 of those a day. You know what I mean? I'll make 15-minute long videos all day. You'll get 7 videos a week. Hey, what's up, everybody? It's a Bipolar Prophet. What are we doing today? Nothing, because I only have 15 minutes. So
yeah, yeah. You get like the only reason you want a 15-minute video or a 5-minute video is this is how you do this or this is how you do that.
Yeah.
I often enjoy your Primark's videos these days.
Did I screw up?
Well, you know, the thing is that like everybody's been great, you know, and everybody's
go down that side, Travis.
Been saying, you know, hey, listen, you know, whatever you do, we're with you, and I appreciate that. You know what I mean? I really do. But if I'm not happy with it at the end of the day, and I was serious when I said in the video.
Well, I haven't seen it, so I can't comment on the video. But you need to be happy and enjoy what you're doing yourself.
I am one shitty video away from saying, fuck it, I'm done. You know what I mean? But I'm not that guy. Like, I've worked too hard and put too many hours into this and way too much money to quit. I'm looking at dropping about another $1,000 that I got to come up with somewhere for the rest of this stuff that I think I need. So, you know, and that's all just technical shit. You know what I mean? That's all. It's not going to make the Old Ridge story better. It's not going to make, you know, anything better. It's just going to be easier for me. Like, what I really want to do is get away from using Movie Maker. All the videos I've ever made, with the exception of about 20, have been made on Movie Maker. Movie Maker's great for what I do. But if I'm going to, at just a tiny bit, slick up the videos a little bit, then I need a more powerful editing software. And the only way I do that is if I either get, you know, whatever, Premiere on the cloud at $9 a month, or I drop the $500 at Vegas Cop. So, I don't know. And then I got to learn how to use it. So I guess the bottom line is that probably for the next couple of weeks, there's not going to be a whole ton of stuff on the channel while I sort of get this all set back up again and get it in motion and everything. You know, and then
I get it when like people I watch on YouTube, it's these snacks along the road, like, and it will happen to everyone's videos. It will happen at some point. I don't like I think the important thing is the subscribers need to have some kind of compassion, but not compassion in the way that when for example you say, okay, I'm gonna revamp it and otherwise I'm done. And then people say, yeah, well, like, yeah, maybe it's time to move on, you know, like. And then they just fucking like unsubscribe and go on to the next thing. Like it's
This is the funny thing that you say that, yeah, and you're exactly right. Because I lost 5 subscribers this morning. Like 5 people said, "All right, fuck it, I'm done. Fuck you, Bipolar Prophet." Okay, whatever.
You need to have compassion. You need to have compassion to the point where you can get.
My point with that is if you're going to unsubscribe, cool, whatever, I don't care, you know what I mean? But it's like, what would you rather have? Would you rather just have endless streams of shit content? I could put that shit out all day. I could stand here, stream this all day, put out a 3-hour-long video of me standing here doing nothing but running my mouth. Would you rather have that, or would you rather have a video that might actually be interesting?
Move.
You know what I mean? So, whatever,
you
know?
You need to have compassion to the point where you can form the opinion of, or the meaning of, like, yeah, something needs to happen, but I don't. If it's gonna be successful, I need to fucking back this guy up. Like, I need to fucking give him some motivation, like, to fucking get this shit going.
Yeah, but you have to remember that you enjoy playing games rather than being a big YouTuber.
Right. I don't want to be a big. I'm not looking to be a big YouTuber.
You don't want to be a big, but you don't want to be a big YouTuber and not enjoy playing games.
Even though you just want to be a small or medium-sized YouTuber, you still need the people who want to give you the fucking motivation to keep going. Like,
right.
No one wants to keep going without motivation. Like,
right. If I had 0 viewers, if I had 0 subscribers, I'd have made 5 videos. And said, okay, well, that's, you know, I'm not going to make a video for myself. I was there. You know what I mean? I don't need a video record of what I just did. So, but I'm not concerned about whether or not I go up 10,000 videos. Like, you know what? One of my proudest, and it's stupid because I had nothing to do with it. One of my proudest moments was when Reefy got to 300 subscribers. Like, fuck yeah, that's awesome. Another one of my proudest moments is when Oldfield got to 3,000 subscribers. Like, he blew right by me. You know what I mean? Good for you, man. That's great. You know what I mean? Because the way I look at it is we're all part of the same family. So I don't care. I don't care how many subscribers I have. What I care about is that I'm just freaking miserable with my stuff lately. And I can't have that. I got too much money and too much time invested in it. I'd rather just chuck it all in a dumpster than keep doing what I'm doing. So, and I'm going to give it one last effort. You know what I mean? And I can't say that I'm not ever going to be bipolar and something's going to go wrong or whatever, but I'm at least I got to give it one last shot. Otherwise, I need to stop calling myself a YouTuber and just say, screw it. Because I can't keep doing what I'm doing. I just can't. It drives me crazy. I hate it. What the hell are these things? Oh, they're feeder walls. Cool.
Where are you?
Those of us who understand that life is life and people like what they like and do what they do are going to stick around,
Yeah,
those are the ones that are going to stick around and support you no matter what's going on. If you take a month off, you take a month off.
I appreciate every single person who's ever watched the video, who's ever clicked a like, who's ever left a comment. I appreciate, you know what I mean? It means a lot to me. It's why I keep doing this, because it isn't just about me anymore. You know what I mean? It isn't. Back when I had, 100 subscribers and there was no community, well, it was just about me. And if I just said one day, fuck it, I'm done, nobody would have cared. Well, now it's not just about me anymore. You know what I mean? There's a community built up around this, and that's amazing. And I still can't believe it. I still can't believe I got 2 people want to hang out with me. Never mind all you get. So, and I owe it to you guys, and I owe it to the people who watch, and I owe it to myself to not sit here and go, yesterday, I must have spent 5 hours watching videos from the very first one to the last one I put out. And I'm like, you know what? The middle bit was pretty good. The end bit, what the hell's the matter with you? And the only reason I don't delete them is because I don't delete videos. So we're just going to call that BP's blue period. Move on. Yeah, you see all this stuff over here? It's just a pretty cool little detail. They got all this head gates and all that stuff over here.
Okay, so is that all the grass? I'm assuming.
That's all the grass, yeah. There's a few bog bits left, but there's no point in
chasing. Do we want to move down to...
Well, I experienced...
Field 8?
I experienced one guy on YouTube, at one point he had a similar period in his YouTube career, or whatever we should call it, where he actually uses the analogy that it's like going through life again. Like when you hit these periods, it's like hitting puberty again. Where you don't fucking know what you want.
Right.
You can't decide if shit is good enough or if it needs to change.
The thing is that when I first started making videos, I realized that my video quality wasn't very good, so I'd better come up with something that's going to separate me a little bit from everybody else. And I realized the quickest way to do that was to be me. Who else am I going to be? I can't be anybody else. Stu, what are you doing in these people's houses? I can't be anybody else but me. Now, me has evolved over the last 3 years because the very first, if you guys remember the very first videos I did, they were very sort of, calm and whatever. And then I sort of evolved into myself and realized, all right, maybe you need to be a bit more you than you are. So, but the other thing that I mean, MrMoonDog, you're streaming, right?
Yeah.
All right.
But that's
we'll have this conversation afterwards. Then.
Well, where are we at? We're close enough to 2 hours anyways. What I wanted to do before I killed my stream, anyways. Here's the slightly mushy. I've come to like you as a friend. I mean, really as a friend. And I'll support you whichever way you go.
Thank you, my friend.
Hell, I'll flip and jump you for 6 hours to go to England, I
was going to say, you're getting ready to sit next to me on a plane for 6 and some odd hours, so yeah. I hope you like me. Hope your wife likes me, for that matter. Oh.
So that being said, your videos are your videos and your stream is stuff, and if you want to separate it, all that's good. I'll be there. But at the same point, all your shit went downhill when you started having that MrMoonDog guy around you.
Yeah, that's what happened. Well, that's what I kind of pinpointed it. I pinpointed it to that one stream where Frito jumped on with me, and then you Frito guys showed up, and I'm like, yep, that was the moment when everything went to shit.
So...
Obviously, for anybody watching MrMoonDog stream, I'm only kidding. So.
Right, and so am I. But at the same point, you've been doing a lot of streaming, and it's sort of like a change, but it's not been a change of who you are. It's a change of what you did.
Yeah.
do like you tell me. Do what you like, record what you want, and put out what you want so it looks good, and don't mail it in.
Exactly.
Because I didn't do anything yesterday because I was mailing it in. I knew I was mailing it in before I even started. So
Sure.
it was a good thing that I got cleared out so that Saturday night flight was good. So,
what is running over there? Why is it so loud?
Oh, the combine. Are you still up on the farm there? The combine is running.
No, I'm in a. I was in a shed. Something. I was listening to MrMoonDog, and something was running in the background.
Grain silo, I think.
Oh, is that what it was?
Yeah.
All right. Roger.
Well, so I want to end my stream here. I want to thank everyone for stopping into the stream. That would be a whole Peter, Panda, and Aviation. All those that have ventured in and all that and said hi. Do check out BP, Farmer Dad, Cavalier Roy, Stubby, and a host of others that all do streaming videos and they do put out good content, even the ones that bitch about their shit. So
don't watch my shit. It's awful. Don't watch it. Unsubscribe to that Full of Profit on YouTube.
That's what I was waiting for. So everyone have a nice night and thanks for stopping by.
Later.
See ya.
See ya.
I'll very much for myself. Thanks for watching.
Oh wow, I hijacked people's stream.
That's okay. I haven't been able to check my chat for the one because I'm down at the moment, which is definitely next to. I'm sorry I haven't seen them. Do check out the rest of the Monkey Show. They are all great people, and I hope you've enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.